And we see a while ago the Clippers prepared for the task at hand. The Hawks continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA.
We got Clippers. The CP3. Oh, there he is. Come on, Collison.
Paul dishes to Collison. Back to Paul. Rebounded by Korver. Korver's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Martin.
What is Scott going to do? Oh, nice.
Left side, Scott. A terrific shot on the turnaround. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against Golden State.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building. Guys, we've talked about
my gosh.
his leadership.
Jordan,
It's on
DeAndre
display
Jordan.
off the court as well. He's a member of the Players Union Executive Committee. And after the
Who's
scathing
that?
independent review of the union's leadership,
He can shoot
he and
3,
his
okay.
colleagues voted for a change.
Tall
It'll
as
be
well.
interesting to see how that all plays out.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Oh my days.
Everything's worked, especially
Scott, pass it.
offensively, and
There you go.
what a lead they have already to show for it.
Scott the pass to Martin. Here's Cool Hands. He's covered by Collison. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. You know, Steve, as we kind of shift gears and look beyond just the game itself, Chris Paul and the players union, perhaps now
Come on.
some closer oversight of how their interests are being handled. I think now they want to tighten the screws a little bit.
Well, they should. That's a good thing, Kevin. The players should know about the
What
business
shot.
of basketball. They should understand their finances. And as a
Lovely.
union, at the end of the day, it is a business, and you have to have the best representation of people who are going to have your interest in heart.
Oh, come
Here's
on,
Cool
Carroll.
Hands. He's covered by
Wow.
Collison. Offensive
He got
rebound.
blocked.
Jordan with the
Shot.
block. And here's Collison. Some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
What?
Cool Hands passes to Martin.
Is that
And
so
out of
throw?
bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Atlanta. Schroeder comes in for Kyle Korver. Paul outside.
Oh, what?
Pass
How
to
Collison?
Jordan. The kick out to Collison. Shot clock at 6.
Block it.
That's good. Collison's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, it's so difficult, Kevin, to win in this league when you allow second chance points. I mean, that's what's happening right now.
Here's Cool Hands. He's covered by Collison.
Oh my days.
Passes to Cool Hands.
Oh my Jordan.
And
He's too
it's blocked
tall.
by Jordan.
Look how big
So
he is.
as we end the first quarter, already at And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far.
I would have
First
shot it.
quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Get
Boy,
to-
you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the
Oh,
offensive
what?
rebounding has been really impressive so
Oh, they
far
got
as
that.
well. So I really like this team's effort tonight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Matt Barnes. Griffin is out there with Anthony Jamison. There's Collison. And it's
Go in.
Paul in at the 2. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Cool Hands in the last outing against the Warriors provided a nice lift. He picked
Oh
up
my
16
gosh, what am I
points,
missing?
along with what he did on the offensive end.
Why?
He also played some stellar defense as well. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game, clearly, Steve.
Yeah, he played a huge role for them. His contributions are always important, but I thought he was particularly good that night.
Yeah, he was very solid. Just really locked in, engaged, on task. Solid performance.
Oh, Schroeder didn't even shoot. What is going on?
Here's Schroeder. Horford with the screen on.
Wow. And that's my turn or what?
And out of bounds as Los
How was that my fault he was out of bounds?
And now to our rookie leader for a look at this month's steal leaders among the young guys. Look at Cool Hands, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Exactly. The IQ he's shown at the defensive end this past month has been very, very impressive.
And that one's good, Barnes.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Finally.
Cool Hands.
Finally.
Three-pointer. Cool Hands got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Paul Millsap. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's
What was that?
on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin. Well, the Hawks coach had some advice for his team over that last break. The one point he really drove home was that defensively, they have to do a better job of taking away the outside shot. They're going to be dedicating more manpower to the perimeter from now on. He said the other key was going to be their ability to defend effectively in transition. He wants to seriously limit the fast break points allowed. I'm sure coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime.
Nice.
Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And that is good. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Paul goes
wow.
in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Los Angeles. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
And that one's good. 11 points for Chris Paul.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
You know, guys, you look at Chris Paul's path to greatness, and it's really kind of a neat story. When he was in high school, he didn't even make the varsity team until he was a junior and cracked 6 feet tall. And the school he wanted to go to, North Carolina, understandable for a kid who was in the state of North Carolina, the Tar Heels didn't even offer him a scholarship.
Cunningham kicks to Carroll. He's looking for Brand and finds it. Rejected by Griffin. And he recovers it. Here's Cool Hands.
Excellent timing.
The
Still
Hawks
not.
again can't hit.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered. And with Chris Paul, he ended up playing 2 seasons at Wake Forest, led them to a Sweet 16 appearance. You know, the school retired his number 3 jersey back in March. So for a guy so lightly recruited out of high school, what an incredible achievement.
And his twin brother has been just as successful in the insurance business.
That's right, Cliff.
Yes, Cliff. Terrific.
Oh, man, what a play. Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Cool Hands. He had 16 points in the win against Golden State. Horford with the screen on Paul.
Oh my
Here's
days.
Cool Hands.
Everything's getting ready.
Rejected by Barnes, and they get it back. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Here's Redick. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Finally.
Cool Hands, and that one's good.
Turn it on now, guys.
Paul outside.
Yeah, they got too many 3-point shooters.
And another three for the Clippers.
Well, once a shooter, always a shooter. J.J. Redick, one of the great marksmen of all time at Duke in the college game. And it's kept on rolling here in the NBA. He's got deep range on his three, can spot up and shoot from anywhere, and also put the ball on the floor a couple times and create a shot inside.
Great shot is right. And like you said, not only threes, but Steve, any shot where you give Redick a chance to set his feet and get a clear view of the hoop, his shot form is just too consistent for him to miss. He's one of those players who works on that just so diligently.
My days, so many 3-point shooters.
Count the bucket. And it's 9 points for Jamal Crawford.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
What?
Here's Cool Hands, defended by Paul. Cool Hands passes to Corbin. Here's Cool Hands. Here is Cunningham. 5 on the clock.
There we go.
Ball movement here by Atlanta. No one covering.
Oh, I need assists. I need
Cool
assists.
Hands.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Now Paul. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he was disruptive defensively, too. Kevin, really
Assist.
aggressively trying to make plays. In fact, he had 4 steals during that game.
Korver, good.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
Paul
Wow.
outside. He
I'm
lines
seeing.
it up, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
The pass to Cool Hands. He feeds it to Cunningham. Cool
There we go.
Hands passes to Cunningham. Again, the Hawks score.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
Clippers leading by 23. Paul
It's gonna be
outside.
nice.
A floater. Count that one. Paul's got 13.
Well, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
There's the dish to Cunningham. Here's Cool Hands. 14 points for him. To the
Gosh, Carroll.
inside. The shot by Carroll, no good.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That's his first foul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. 1:05 left in the first half of the game. Jordan against Scott. The shot's good from Jordan. And guys fighting fire with fire, if you will. Got some attitude thrown his way on the last play. Now gives some right back.
I'll tell you what, if you're going to give anybody
What?
attitude, he's probably not
Ow.
the guy to give it to.
Exactly. That's a surefire way to get him pumped up,
That miss.
ready to make some plays. And
How
put
did he
on
get
the show
ball
of his
turned
own.
over?
You don't want to start that up. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for
Look
their
at this
confidence.
joke. It's a joke.
Outside Scott deflects the
Tossing.
pass. And as it
Damn.
goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Here's Cool Hands. He's covered by Collison.
Nice, Millsap.
Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Millsap.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
LA is going to sublime 4 of 4 from 3-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Now here's Collison. Right now averaging 7 points a game. And here's Dudley for 3. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Dudley's got 8 points.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Now, presented by Sprint. Damon Bruce. Hello and welcome to the halftime report out.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back as we return here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.
A lot of action for Cool Hands. He has 14 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Cool Hands in at point guard. Paul Millsap out there with Elton Brand. Then there's Jared Cunningham. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle.
Well, Millsap, a great signing with the Hawks. 2-year deal, $19 million. You like the skill level, a guy who battles inside. And even when he's at a size disadvantage, he still seems to really prosper.
And you look at the development for Paul Millsap. He's steadily improved as a passer, as a shooter. At the line, his overall game is upward.
He's even starting to shoot more threes these days.
Right.
Kevin. Yeah, he's undersized, but just knows how to use the rim to protect his finish. I think what I like best about him is just his constant energy. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Nice,
Steady work
Horford.
they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Brand, a screen on Barnes. There's the feed to Cunningham.
It's Cunningham, you trash.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jamison's got 3 rebounds now in this one. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
And across the board in that game, they just shot the lights out. They had a fantastic offensive night.
Yeah, rarely do you see a team get that hot. In total, I mean, everybody was knocking them down. They were spraying it from everywhere.
Over to the wing. Here's Cool Hands. 14 points for him. He dishes it to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Millsap passes to
Cunningham, what are you doing? Where are you
The
going?
Hawks need to get off a shot here. It's Crawford with the drive. Jamison kicks to Crawford. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Crawford's got 11 points.
He had no problem knocking down that shot. And a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
Dishes it to Cunningham. He kicks it to Horford. Brand, a screen on Barnes. Feeds to Brand. Banked in off the glass. He has 6.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job of extending their lead, Kevin.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Well, the Hawks coach had some advice for his team over that last break. He preached patient offense and using more of the shot clock. He'd like the tempo of this game to be taken down a few notches. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Cool Hands, defended by Paul. Pass to Cunningham. Cunningham off the pick from Horford. Picked by Horford. Kicks to Millsap.
Nice, Millsap.
Go with the 3. And that one's good. Millsap's got 7 points in the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Mullins. Pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And Mullins, the basket on the assist by Paul. Mullins got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Brand, a screen on Paul. Here's Cool Hands. Second chance shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Well, Elton Brand is a former #1 overall pick back in '99, guys. And despite that, he's one of the most underrated star players from his days with the LA Clippers. Now he's starting to slow down. He's on the other side of that career mountain, if you
Come
will.
on.
But he's still a quality big
Which
man.
Cunningham, you trash.
Passes it to
Oh,
Cunningham.
finally.
Jacks up a three. There's the bucket. Good. Cunningham's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hawks. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Paul dishes to Crawford. Crawford left side. Another one falls for the Clippers. And Brand always has played bigger than his 6'8" height with those long arms of his.
Yeah, and an underrated defender, Kevin. Offensively, he's always been a very consistent mid-range jump shooter and can score
Oh my
around the
gosh.
basket. But he guards
Defense
the post
too good.
pretty well.
Here's Cool Hands. He's got 14 off the pick in Atlanta again with the bucket.
There.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. The drive by Paul. Mullins. Rebounded by the
What
Hawks.
did you trash?
It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz.
I'm gonna shoot it free.
That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away
Shoot
from
it.
home. And that one's good.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond the arc here in the second half. You look at the percentages. Good number.
Just what the pharmacist prescribed. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they keep it up.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to
I was
attack.
gonna shoot another free.
And now
Nope.
Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He made it clear
Oh,
that their
what?
offense needed to run through
How
Crawford.
did he get that, Collis?
That is one
What?
part of this game that Coach isn't particularly happy about. He wants him taking on more responsibility when they've got the ball. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Oh, that was going in.
Offensive rebound. Here's Scott. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Now an appropriate time as we get a chance to look at the all-time list for assist average. Some Hall of Fame point guards for sure. Magic and Stockton, the Big O, Oscar Robertson.
Yeah, Chris Paul right up there. You know, it surprises me how few players have averaged near double-digit assists. It's just not something you take for granted.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Atlanta. Collison kicks to Reddick. Off target from outside. The Hawks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter.
Come on, I need one more point.
Millsap a screen on Griffin. Here's Cool Hands.
Ah,
Atlanta again missing.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level. You know, CP3 did a lot of things, guys, to change the culture of the Clippers, but one that maybe gets overlooked is how much he encourages and models talking on defense with this team. If you don't call out a screen or a rotation on his team, he'll call you out about it. It just hasn't been a very good
playing
day.
trash.
for
What
him,
is
guys.
going
They need
on?
him
Look
to
at that.
start varying
Oh,
some
it's
of those.
terrible.
The pass to Bullock. He feeds it to Reddick. The dish to Collison.
How?
Goes up to the stripe. Connects. The jumper drops. Collison's got 6. And we've seen the Clippers turn around over the last few years. It doesn't just happen purely with talent, although it helps certainly. But Steve, a lot of it has to do with the change in the team.
Ah, just go in.
Yeah, you can load up a team with a bunch of scorers and talented players, but if they aren't playing for each other and motivated to have each other's backs, then it does nothing. And I think Paul has done wonders for just the chemistry and the mindset of this Clippers team.
The feed
Oh,
now
they're
to
playing
Griffin.
so bad.
That falls.
Team
Great
is
assist by
so
Darren
bad.
Collison. Collison's got 3 assists now in this one. Atlanta's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointer since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Cool Hands. He's got 19.
Finally.
An easy layup after coming off the pick. Cool Hands got 21.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Bullock passes to Collison.
Oh, that's third. Oh,
And
my.
there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here.
3rd team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
From distance, that was an amazing pass.
That's about as long an alley-oop as you're going to see.
How about the pass to put the ball on the money from there? That's impressive.
Oh my days, Jordan.
Millsap, Jordan with the block.
Well, they've only
Look
got
at
a
that.
slight edge in rebounding when you look at
What
the
is
numbers,
that?
but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that.
Beretta's
Just
team
based on that, you'd think the
seems
rebounding
shambles.
gap would be huge.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Collison kicks to Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Cool Hands. He's covered by Collison.
Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh.
Loose.
Oh,
Half court. Can't get it to go.
what a turnover.
And as we conclude, and at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And it has not been on just one occasion tonight that we've seen some excellent court vision from this man. State Farm assisted the game replay, featuring one of 11 tremendous assists on the game from Chris Paul.
And you're right, Kevin, about this performance here tonight. We've seen play after play of just beautiful passing skill. And tell you what, when he's playing well, when he's really in a group, this offense is like a well-oiled machine.
Collison is out there with Willie Green. Then there's Jared Dudley. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Mullins in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
Wow, are they moving the ball right now? They look good.
What?
To the wing right side. Out of
What
bounds.
is
The
this?
Clippers take
What
possession.
is this?
And here's what's upcoming now for the Hawks. They'll be off
Oh my
next to
gosh, my
Utah
brain.
for a meeting with the Jazz. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip.
Some really good games going on. How about that Denver one? That's an interesting game.
Dishes it to Dudley. He kicks to Jordan. And stolen
Don't you
by
miscarry
Scott.
your trash.
One-on-one fast break.
Oh,
And Carroll gets it to go.
Great job capitalizing on that steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Exactly how it should be done after a turnover.
Outside Collison. He dishes it to Dudley. That's good. Here's Cool Hands. Scott with a screen on Collison. Here's Cool Hands. He's covered by Collison.
oh got luck.
Martin with a screen
What
on
pass?
Collison. 4 on the clock. Matt. Good on the three-point shot.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
And he lobs it up
Lob
to the
City.
rim, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on
Oh,
the
how
highlight
did he
reel
get
next
to that?
week.
How?
Stolen by Collison. Now the Clippers moving it up.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Martin with a screen on Collison.
Oh, that's
It's stolen by Green.
8 turnovers. Bloody hell.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over
Playing that
2.5
James Harden.
minutes into it. Dudley, no luck.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Here's Cool Hands. To the left side wing. Outside Carroll.
Wow.
No good. For Los Angeles, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Collison dishes to Jordan. Here's a nice one-handed slam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one.
Oh my gosh. How did he keep getting all these steals? Oh my god.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a
So
three-point
frustrating.
play. Going to the line for one.
So
Breaking down some
frustrating.
numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys.
This
with more
trash
than a few
Scott, like,
steals
why are you in
over the
there?
course of the ball game.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into
Oh
points on the
yes.
other end.
Mac, come on.
Good.
That's 2
Cunningham
bombs in a row
trash,
from long
sweet.
range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Clippers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7.
That's how I block it.
That's blocked. Here's Cool Hands. He's guarded by Mullins. Picked by Horford. Feeds it to Carroll.
Ah.
3.
Come on.
Shot
One
is
more
no good.
assist.
The Clippers go the other way with it. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
You know, some good games going on, and that Phoenix game especially has caught my eye.
From 13, pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. That's 12 points for Jordan.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
Yeah, but look down at the other end of the court, and the same has not held true.
Horford in the post, covered by Mullins.
No, Horford's
And the basket by Horford.
The defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Fast break, the Hawks.
I'll take it. I'll just take it.
Makes
Okay.
it 2 points there from Cool Hands. Cool Hands got 9. We have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more
Trying to
importantly,
dunk on
it
Horford.
makes them tough to defend.
There's no agenda, and the ball's just moving to whoever is open. And as a result, they've kind of developed a freaking pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Jordan. 12 points, and what a tear he's been rejecting shot after shot.
No doubt, Clark. He has absolutely
Nice.
owned the
Come
paint.
on.
Wide open look, and Atlanta
I
again
got the
with the
double-double.
bucket. Clippers shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Collison, the pass to Bullock. Here's Mullins. No up. Nice D from Scott. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Cool Hands.
Oh,
Shoots a
so
3.
close.
The rebound by Redick. Redick gets a screen from Jordan. Redick with it. Now defended by Carroll. That is good. 14 points for Jordan.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
No, Mac is so good. Just put him in.
Traps in the tray.
Get rid of
Excellent
Cunningham.
ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Collison kicks to Redick. Back to Collison. And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's just a flat frustration foul right there.
Boy, down like they are, he just took it out on his opponent. I mean, you've got to keep your composure. I don't think that was one of his best moments.
Martin's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. And it's Green missing.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Okay.
The 3. And it's Martin that time on the assist from Sheldon Mack.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, if things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc and tack on a few more points to the lead, why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And Steve, they did it in
Scott.
style, a beat down the entire way.
Scott kicks to Horford.
What?
Bullock with the
How did
rebound.
Martin not get that?
They're making this a runaway.
Now, the only question now is how big will this lead eventually become? I mean, this is a blowout.
I left him
Double
open.
by Scott. And here's Green outside. That doesn't go either for Green. And here's Atlanta.
What was that?
They're on a 15-6 run.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and On the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for DeAndre Jordan. He came out and let everybody know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Now, here's Redick. He's tightly guarded. There's the double team with Martin.
From ball, man.
And the Hawks with possession here. Atlanta's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Here's Coolhams, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, that was terrible.
But if you want to get better defensively, watch this guy play basketball because it's like a textbook. I mean, he's always in the right position. He anticipates things so well, and he's as good at taking charges as just about anybody in the league.
And you know what else, guys? He instigates so many of their fast breaks just because of how quick and accurate he is with his outlet passes. That's another one of his real nice talents.
Jordan, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
Picked by Horford.
Oh,
Expanding his range. No good from
that's it.
Coolhams. So the Clippers winning this.
Hey, Kevin, I'm here with Blake Griffin and...
So, here's the update. Coach was ready to put you in for the next game, but I told him not to rush it. I want to see a few more games, make sure you're ready.
So, I'll be starting in the next few games?
Yeah, it's looking that way. You've been playing really well lately, and we really like the way your game is continuing to develop.
Hey, thanks. I'll keep working hard and just tell Coach I'm ready to go whenever he calls my number.
Of course, and you'll probably hear this from him too, but based on our previous conversation, I thought it was a good idea for me to keep you up to date.
Hey, I appreciate you having faith in me. Man, I feel like I'm ready to go out there right now. Hey, and don't worry. I'll make sure I do everything I can so you're not disappointed.
Great. Just keep up the good work.
Hey, thanks, man.